And we are live. Welcome to PCW 1.31's final edition as we'll look at the NWA, the Eastern Alliance, and some independence action. So let's go to Eastern Alliance first. Eastern Alliance did not have hold any cards this week due to fan rioting and damage suffered to the venue when they tried to burn it down. But Eastern Alliance owner Donald Trump has promised that next week it's going to be a perfect venue, a good venue. So let's go up to Mid Atlantic Wrestling in NWA. Cornette and Sully are together this week as Piper is wrestling a match. They talk about the Mid Atlantic Championship, and Bobby and Stan have put the Rock and Roll Express behind the mirror and are looking for new challenges. Also, Jim Cornette said that Mama Cornette got him a surprise. A lover boy, Dennis Condrey, walks out. Everyone heard that the six-man titles will be brought back, and the Midnight Express will be a top contender for the belts. Stan Lane does not look too happy as Condrey comes out. Cornette tells him not to worry about it, that he's still the man, he's still the champs. So we go to the ring for the first matchup. It'll be George South and Mike Jackson taking on Ricky Steamboat and Jay Youngblood. The cheating in there gets too much as Jackson keeps retreating to the floor, trying to draw Ricky out. Ricky Steamboat gets enough of it and hits the referee as he goes after Jackson. Accidentally hits the referee as he goes after Jackson. Steamboat and Jay Youngblood are disqualified. George South and Mike Jackson pick up a win. Steamboat talks to Gordon Sully. He's not real happy with what's going on in Mid-Atlantic with all the cheating and all the staying out of the ring. And Jay agrees with Steamboat and says that the refs need to get control of the situation. Then the Masked Superstar defeats the Mulkey Brothers in a handicap match. Superstar puts Randy out with a sleeper. Sam Houston bounces back from a loss last time out to defeat Tully Blanchard, who's seconded and once again by Tessa. Sam rose up Tully Blanchard. It's announced that the Midnight Express did not show up tonight. Cornette tells Sully the reason why is because the Rock and Roll Express got so tired of losing to the Midnight Express that they didn't want to show up for tonight's tag match. Cornette nearly loses it when Sully announces that Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda will replace them. The Andersons defeat the United States Express, the U.S. Express, with Ole getting the win over Mike Rotunda with the kneeling armbar. The Andersons then come beat up Barry Windham after they get rid of Mike Rotunda. Windham will be out for 4 cards. Ric Flair comes down. Woo! That's 0-2, pal. Looking down at Barry Windham. I told you something. I told you you have something I want, something I need. That world title belongs around my waist, and I need your title to get it. Barry, you and I for the Mid-Atlantic title. This brings Teddy Long out. Holla, holla, holla. The crowd yells back. He tells Flair, player, you don't have the clout to make any matches, but I tell you what, you want a title shot. When Barry's healed up, it'll be Flair and Barry Windham inside of a steel cage, and if he can beat Barry Windham, he will get a title shot. The Rock and Roll Express arrived late, and they're angry that they were given the wrong tickets. It just made it in. They blame Cornette. They don't know how he did it, but he did. Raging Bull Manny Fernandez, seconded by Rick Rude, defeats Diamond Dallas Page after the Flying Burrito. Big Van Vader drops Lex Luger with the Vader Bomb, and Lou Thesz defeats Roddy Piper. So let's move to World Class. Teddy Long shows up in World Class, stands by the ref's decision. Michael Hayes tells him that isn't right, and he knows it, but that's okay. He likes kicking stinking Von Erich's tails anyway. We go into the ring. Jelly Tim Brooks defeats Brian Adias with the falling leg drop. Michael Hayes comes